What has this dead franchise come to, man? Chances are you probably don't remember when it died because the last 4 games have been dog shit and basically not Assassin's Creed. You're forced to play some like warrior bullshit where you're not even like a cool assassin being sneaky or anything. You're just some like weird ass soldier who nobody gives a shit about, who for some reason has an important part of history. The game has become more of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt than any Assassin's Creed game I've ever known. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Treyllo, back to a brand new video. Here to tell you guys all about how Assassin's Creed is scamming you and it's nothing like it used to, and for some reason people are still buying it. If you don't remember, Assassin's Creed is a game about mostly revolutionary times, being able to utilize buildings in mostly urban areas to environment the game. Yet now it got you hooked on being in like open lands where you're not even able to utilize parkour or your assassin moves, what it's all about. What I'm trying to say is that it's no longer fun. It's not a good franchise and they've completely ruined it and there's no point of continuing it. Ubisoft keeps putting out this repetitive ass content that they thought was going in a good direction, but every year it got worse, and now we're on to Vikings. I mean, they're running out of time periods and nothing's changing. It's looking like we're gonna have to suffer through another year of a game that we basically got last year. I mean, do you really not remember how cool it was to be jumping on buildings, crossing tops instead of just random ass castles and ships and shit? These Assassin's Creed games are dead. They don't really get played for that long. There's no reason to play them. The campaign is very subpar. If anything, I thought Unity was the last game in the correct direction. Being able to have multiplayer made the game last longer and people would keep doing missions years after the game came out. But now everything's just shit. It's just fallen apart completely, and now it's just the same game in a different time period and no one gives a shit. The parkour sucks, it doesn't feel good, and everything's ass. If you thought Assassin's Creed Odyssey was a good game, you're lying to yourself. If you thought Assassin's Creed Origins was a good game, you're lying to yourself. If you've pre-ordered this game or you think Valhalla is going to be a good game, you're lying to yourself because it already came out. That shit dropped last year and we're seeing it again, and they think that they can put a new CGI trailer in front of us and call it a new game, when in reality they literally just brought the same assets and everything over. What they're gonna have to realize is if their game is not multiplayer, everyone's gonna pirate the shit out of it and they're not gonna make any money because the game isn't good enough to buy. I mean, if Ubisoft really doesn't pull something crazy here, I don't really know what's gonna happen. The game looks subpar. The gameplay looks okay. It looks like last year's gameplay. I keep saying this. If you buy this game, you just don't have any type clue of what you're doing. You're just not that intelligent. I'm sorry. That's like saying you're gonna buy NBA 2K16 and NBA 2K17 for my career. There's no difference in the baskets. There's no difference in the court. The only difference is the updated rosters, which they could have easily brought into the game before. If you really give that much of a shit about Vikings, go watch Vikings. This is gonna have a subpar story, I promise you. It's not gonna be a good, entertaining experience. If you can name the main character from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, you probably can't. You know why? Because you only know the characters from Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3, the actual games that stayed true to the series formula. Hey, don't get me wrong, maybe this is the direction Ubisoft wants to go into. Maybe they want to make their games more open world and more RPG elemented, but don't call it Assassin's Creed because it's different. The games feel like 2 different genres at this point. Instead of playing as someone who's like a hitman trying to assassinate people and trying to bring justice to something, you're actually just playing as some random person in a survival storyline. If you are not extremely excited about the game, don't buy it. If you're decently excited or interested, don't buy it, because the same game is going to come out in 2 years, I promise you, and you're going to be like, damn, that's better than Valhalla. It doesn't matter. They're just going to get you again. Save your $60 for games that are good, like Cyberpunk 2077. This isn't sponsored, but just get that fucking game. You know it's going to be fire. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm Treyllo. Peace out.